Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to RDS Wrestling Episode 17, WWE SmackDown. That's right, folks. We are covering involving this gigantic draft that we just had. Yet last episode, we went ahead and covered who would be going to Raw, SmackDown, or RDS Wrestling. And we've lost some great names, but we've also gained some incredible ones as well. And I got to tell you, folks, It's surreal. It's surreal seeing these names on the sheets of my notes here, whether they be in SmackDown, Raw, or RDS Wrestling. But a new era has fallen upon us, where it could be a major opportunity, especially tonight, for a man who will be facing former WWE Champion Jinder Mahal, and that man is Cedric Alexander. Now, folks, before we get down to the action, if you want to wear a nifty shirt that supports RDS Wrestling, go to store.rdswrestling.com. Also, if you want to watch these episodes early and get your name in the credits, go to vip.rdswrestling.com. But, folks, those are just some of the treats you get when you support a wonderful company like RDS Wrestling. But let's move on now to our next treat. That, of course, being Cedric Alexander versus Jinder Mahal. And here we have Cedric Alexander looking focused, walking straight-lined down into the ring side. I mean, he's wearing the red in an all-blue show. Could be such hostility, but he's up to the challenge. And, Cedric, ready to take on this man, Jinder Mahal, former WWE Champion. Held it for a pretty long time, defended it successfully on numerous occasions. And just because he is not wearing the gold strap does not mean that this man has calmed down in any of his brutality. Here we go, folks. Knock it up. Nice takeover there by Jinder. Tries to go for that kick. Misses the drop kick. And Cedric is a very talented individual with his high-flying maneuvers as well as technical prowess, but he might have to keep it just a little bit grounded to feel out the former WWE Champion, who has successfully defended it against the likes of Randy Orton and Shinsuke Nakamura. A man who has totally beaten the odds, but now the odds could be in his favor against Cedric Alexander, and caught him with a powerbomb! Comes in with a striking drop toe hold. Lifts him up, suplex onto the outside. Referee administering the count, but Jinder's back in at the one. Bypasses that drop kick now. Shades it earlier on in the match. Knee to the midsection. Rolls through with a beautiful presentation of that camel clutch. And Cedric does not give. He breaks free of the grasp. He's in kicking out the back of the knee, trying to ground the high-flying Cedric Alexander. There's a soul but no effect on the former champion. With an authoritative scoop slam and works over the leg. And now the strike off has been commenced. Overhead shots to forearm smashes. And Cedric is the victorious one on that part. And both going for a flying attack, drop kick to knee, but nobody home on either. Pulled down neck breaker. Oh, and Cedric trying to go for the Rana once again, but is met with that stiff powerbomb. As Jinder now working over the arms. Picking apart the limbs of young Cedric. Hooks the leg. Nobody home.
5 minutes gone.
Now hits him in with the armbar, but still nothing. Super kick knocking down Jinder. Cedric now trying to follow up with an enziguri, but no luck on that one. And grounding him into a headlock. Cedric needs to just keep calm. There we go. He picked the right moment. He was going for it way too fast. But now Jinder just trying to snap his head clean off. Remember the front face lock, applying it dead center. The ring flips through with that camel clutch once again. He's worked the head enough to where I wouldn't be surprised. No, Cedric breaks free. Good tip now. Works over the head. Tries to go for the flying knee, but still too distanced. Drops the elbow again, and again applying the camel clutch.
Give up.
Cedric is in deep, deep trouble. No, he still breaks free. As Jinder now slamming him down onto the mat, working over these, and a low blow! I don't think the referee saw it, but it was just right above it. Oh, flips him in, 1, 2, no, a 2.9, close him with that scooping Blue Thunder powerbomb. Super kick right to the beard, off the ropes, leg lariat to the face, and Cedric is tied down from it, but both of them are back up. There's that kick, off the ropes, and another leg lariat. No, but Jinder rolls through, 1, woo, that was close. And Cedric getting a little too excited. Stop going for those kicks, kid. 1, 2, count only. Shoots in, picks him up, drops him down. 1, 2, no, 2.9 again. And Mahal now working in, digging the chin into the neck while pinning the shoulder blades back. Goes in for that scoop slam, working over the leg. Both men trying to meet with the drop kicks, but Alexander is tired. Mahal tried to take advantage of it, but only captured a 2. And a low blow! Right then and there! Scoops him up. Oh, dropping Cedric! Right onto the top of his head! Oh, working his other head now. Back to the ground and pound position. It's head in this particular sequence. And tries again and knocks out Jinder! I see the critical, the throne of the X! Cedric Alexander is your winner! Man, what an intense match that was! Watch right here, with that camel clutch. Pulling onto the neck, working it over, but Alexander's still hanging on strong. As Jinder now, working over the face, but Alexander's able to snap him off, and then right here, picks him up, drops him down on the back of the head. Completely knocked him into a pretzel. And the victory is had by Cedric Alexander. Well deserved. Well, folks, that is going to do it here for RDS Wrestling Special Edition episode for WWE SmackDown. I want to thank you guys for joining us. And again, if you want to sport a really cool shirt, RDS Wrestling logo, store.rdswrestling.com. And if you want early access, plus your name in the credits as a big thank you and much more, vip.rdswrestling.com to show your support. Don't forget to like and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you for joining us here at RDS Wrestling. This is Colin Sitwell, the man who calls it with the same level of excitement as you, saying thank you and see you on the battlefield.